And we are live. Hello, everyone. It's from here. Welcome to the second stream. And today is Friday. And you might be out there wondering why I'm doing it on Friday. Is because I was going to do it on Wednesday, but me and my dad had to do something busy. So we decided to, stream today to have fun. So let's get this party started. Let's copy this bad boy. Where is it? Okay, where is the copy? Clipboard. Hi, I'm doing virtual school right now. Okay. Hey, Cinder. Okay. Let's get the party ready. Let me get my dry erase board and everything organized, and let's get this ready.
Hey, William.
Hey, Ali. What's up, bro?
Nothing much, you?
Same.
That's good.
Looking at the door and laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Because I always do that to see if my cat is here.
Oh, I see.
But like I mentioned, he was a bit big.
Oh, yeah. He was big.
Yep. He could be a bad cat sometime, but not really.
I see.
It's freezing out here.
It's warm and it's so warm in my room right now. Although I have the fan on just in case if I get sweaty.
Dumb one has put seen 20th Century Fox logo fanfare.
What the hey?
That's a good film studio, 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
Dom also put good theory. Alright, who's singing the TCF logo?
That was hilarious, the TCF logo.
We have a lot of goofy friends.
Yep, we sure do.
You, me, Mike, 10,000 monkeys.
What the hey? 10,000 monkeys?
That's when the Upside Down show, like, they was reading, well, David was like reading a book and he asked Shane, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And Shane looked at the camera by saying, yeah. Are you thinking what we're thinking? Dancing tonight? You, me, Dave, 10,000 monkeys? I think I used to do that to another friend of mine from school. Like, I say, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And then I think it was Josh. Yeah, it was Josh. He said, yeah. Are you thinking what we're thinking? Dancing tonight? You, me, well, 10,000 Play Doh guys? Play Doh.
I'm drinking Pepsi.
Pepsi. Give me Pepsi.
Here you go.
Thank you. Hey, Dome. It's the
Oh,
Dome.
hi guys.
Hey, Dom, what's up, dude?
Hey Ollie.
Yeah.
Check the coloring team chat.
Okay. What the hey, Dom?
I was literally singing the 20th Century Fox fanfare in the chat.
What the hey?
But good Siri told me, no copyright.
Julius said he'll be there in a while.
Okay,
Julius.
Julius.
Like Julius is the awesome cup.
Yes, he is. He's also a teacher at school.
I
Okay,
heard that. Who's
Check
playing
out.
Intel?
Allie.
Allie.
Yeah, you caught me.
Speaking of Julius, I remember one time I did this to Julius. I said, "I'm ready for my call, Mrs. Julius." Act
We
like
got
I'm a,
Boondocks Fanatic 2007 in the chat. He says, long time to see. It's long time no see.
It's just I don't know. It's just that not everybody has good not everybody has good sentences and grammar.
yeah.
It obviously depends though, because
Like, it's a good thing on phones that they help you make that word better. Like, if you're having trouble spelling it,
right,
then it's on the screen, then boop, you got it.
exactly.
Okay. And guys, important news.
What's that?
Disney and Pixar Soul is streaming this Christmas only on Disney Plus.
Excuse me.
Bear your manners.
That was the
Allie.
Pepsi.
I better go now because I've got to head to school. So see ya.
Okay, see ya.
Have fun.
It's just you and me. Who's playing the guitar?
Paul did. I
Oh,
did not. Yeah, you did.
hey, Paul.
Hi.
What up?
Nothing much. I'm just hiding like a monkey.
Ooh, ooh, ah.
Monkey boy
What the hey?
from Mike's streams yesterday.
Yeah. William and Friends is distributed by blah 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 pictures. No JK.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. We
Like
could
I
make
said,
we could make some Nope JK merchandises someday.
yeah, like shirts, coffee cups, much more. I'm trying to think of one. Hold on. Allie's Playhouse is owned by Paramount Pictures. Nope. JK.
What the hey, William? Very good.
I think you said you wanted the video to be released by Hit Entertainment.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Hit Entertainment would make good VHS tapes like from Barney to the Wiggles, Thomas.
Bob the Builder, Todd World, Angelina
Tipper the
Ballerina,
Dog.
Oswald, you name it. Hit Entertainment is one of my favorite video companies of all time, which is technically Lyric Studios.
Yep. Good old Lyric Studios.
Mm-hmm. I would always, when I was a little boy, I would always watch my Barney and Wiggles and Bob the Builder and other Hit Entertainment VHS tapes every day. And for Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer, and other children's VHS tapes, I would watch them like every Monday, though. But I'm more of a huge Hit Entertainment Lyric Studios fan.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and VeggieTales released by Hit Entertainment because Heroes of the Bible was released by Hit Entertainment.
Oh, yeah, that too. Because I have VeggieTales Heroes of the Bible tape, Volume 1 and 2, which they're technically from Hit Entertainment. Same with the Ultimate Silly Song Countdown, because it's also hit entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Right.
Boondocks Fanatic 2007 says Alley's Playhouse is distributed by Sony Columbia. No, JK. What the hey? It's actually on my hit entertainment because of Barney and the Wiggles.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Alpal Studios, or you could say Lockdown Kids because that's my trademark logo name. No, for Lockdown Kids, I did not come up with that after that. The pandemic thing, which I don't want to talk about. And no, I did not come up with that name because of the lockdown at school. Like, I have a lockdown. It's just that I came up with that name just for fun.
I think what's really awesome about Alley's Playhouse is how you make motion, like, say, like you're doing a waving position and you're waving high to the camera.
Oh yeah, I wave hello on the camera. I said, "Hi everyone, I'm Allie, and these are my friends Wally, Billy, and Chloe." They said hello and all that. Yeah, for Alley's Playhouse, I was gonna have a scene where we play hide and seek or something, but I didn't. But I decided not to because it might not be easy for that. So, Alley's Playhouse is basically a children's video based off of songs and stories from Barney and the Wiggles, Blue's Clues, you name it. And the script that I wrote down back in February didn't turn out good, but good old Mike helped me with it, and I want to say thank you to Mike who helped me with the script on Alley's Playhouse. So I did everything. It didn't took me that long to do it, so yeah. I might do another Alley's Playhouse movie someday.
That's cool.
For my second Alley's Playhouse, I wrote some songs list down, which I wrote some down, and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yep.
On William and Friends, originally I was gonna have songs written, but I decided to why not just use Kevin MacLeod music pick for the movies? Because I was like, wouldn't it be easy if I used Kevin MacLeod's music to make a scene where we're like walking around or singing a Christmas carol?
Ah, I see.
Yep.
For William and Friends, in my opinion, if it's in the copyright way, like what I mean by that, like similar to Alley's Playhouse and Mike's original movie, The Swan Club, even though he doesn't do copyright content no more, it would have been like your characters, like you, Paul, Chloe, my cat, which also
Right here. Sorry, that was my sister's.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I was saying like if it was William and Friends in a copyright way, like for example, you, Paul, Chloe, my character, Mike and George, your friend, and Josie, your friends. Just saying.
Sorry about that. I was just chatting with my sister. She was going back to her room.
Oh, no worries.
I think I have one Wiggle song that I'm thinking about using for my Christmas episode. It's Ding Dong on Merrily on High. That's like that one. Dun, 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 dun,
I think I remember that one.
I always love that one because it has a good tune.
Oh yes, it is. It is a great tune. I also like Jeff's Christmas tune, which is also from Wiggly Wiggly Christmas.
Funny thing about this, when I was younger, I was like, why is it called Jeff's Christmas tune? But then I realized it didn't have no singing, but it's just an awesome instrumental song.
Mm-hmm.
The Wiggles have good Christmas videos. Wiggly Wiggle Christmas, You'll Be Wiggling, Santa's Rockin'.
Yeah. They're all three great Wiggles videos, in my opinion.
They're good ones too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think Santa's Rockin' is the most awesome one, is because it has Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch, John
Oh, yeah.
Fogerty from that one band, which I forgot what it's called.
Oh.
What else was on there? Oh yeah, Ross Wilson, otherwise known as King Mundo.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. You'll Be Wiggling's also a good video because it has Morgan Crowley from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that part in You'll Be Wiggling when they were singing Jingle Bells and Captain Fessard ended up screaming Slay?
Oh, I think I know that one. Well, it's been a long while since I haven't watched any of my Wiggles VHSs because, well, I've been busy, like friends, Blue's Clues, college, family, you name it.
Yeah. Most of the times it always gets quiet in my house.
Hmm.
Like if no one's at home, I would have a peace and quiet day.
I always have peace and quiet day in my room because, yeah, it's just me and, yeah.
Trying to think what else. One of my favorite channels from my childhood is Noggin.
Awesome. My favorite channel from my childhood, Treehouse. Yeah, they air some good shows on Treehouse, like Blue's Clues, Barney, Thomas, Judy and David, Bot the Builder, The Wiggles, The Toy Castle, Elliot Moose, and other shows I grew up watching.
You're back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back again.
Oh, welcome back.
Me and my sister was talking about this thing she and my other sister went. They went to some Halloween pathway or something with their friends.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was saying my favorite channel for my childhood was Treehouse, the Canadian channel.
You're watching Treehouse.
Yeah, the jingle of the logo. Is
Even
that the
though I don't,
microwave? Is that the microwave?
yeah, I'm cooking some chicken and biscuits,
Oh,
which
cool.
they're pretty good.
Hmm.
Even though I don't live in Canada, but some shows in Treehouse airs here in the U.S., which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they do. There are some Treehouse shows
Like
that didn't air in the U.S. I don't know, but they did air in the U.S. I think. But there were the Toy Castle, um, what else? The Toy Castle. This is Daniel Cook, which is on Playhouse Disney one time, and
Mhm.
I can't think of the rest. But those were my favorites.
I remember they showed This is Daniel Cook and This is Emily Young on Playhouse Disney when I was younger because it was a lot of fun watching.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun watching.
Like looking back now, since they have some episodes on YouTube, I think it's nostalgic.
Yes, they are nostalgic.
Trying to think what other good shows I remember watching when I was a kid. I know I seen the Upside Down show, but I didn't see the entire series until 2009 because
Oh.
when we lived in, I forgot where was this trailer at. It was somewhere in, I forgot where it's at. I know it's in Indiana, but I don't remember where it was at. But when we lived there, I seen 2 episodes, and I was like, "Oh, this show's cool. Let's take a look." So I ended up watching. One of them was Pet Shop, and I forgot what was the other episode, but they were pretty good.
Oh.
hmm And then later, I didn't see the show again until 2009. When I later on saw more episodes that I haven't seen, I was like, "Wait, I thought they lasted 2 more episodes." But that's cool. There's more episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered being up until 11 o'clock. I have to see an episode as well as 11:30. They would show 2 episodes at 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing they still have this bad boy.
Oh, cool. The Upside Down Show DVD.
Yep. Which they only lasted just 1 season, which that stinks.
I don't do Upside Down Show episodes on Google Hangouts, but I know you and Mike do.
Yeah, because we made like kind of like episodes that they didn't even make. Like there were plans for a second season, but despite their success, they did not. They announced they wouldn't do a second season, unfortunately.
Oh, I see.
Try to put. There we go. So, like, what's really interesting about the show is that there's a lost pilot episode.
Oh, cool.
Like, David and Shane had different clothing because they have swirls on the shirt. And
Right.
it looked cool. And
Mhm.
then they had a puppet named Stretch, which is the basics of puppets, the sock puppet. It's really cool.
Hmm.
Well, even though they didn't announce for a second season, they did have plans to make a movie of the show, which is pretty neat. Because I would love to see the movie. But according to David, the script has already have to go, but they have to wait till they get some more copies so they can, wait to see till they'll make it sometime.
Right.
But we'll wait and see what happens in the future.
Hmm.
Because, like, I always thought, wouldn't it be cool if they did make a movie? So, yeah.
Didn't I
Mike,
mention that I was gonna make 4 episodes of Valley's Playhouse a long time ago?
I think so. I think you did.
Yeah. I was originally gonna say 10, but not really. But I'm gonna make it like 4 because it's good enough. like
That's
compilation
good.
of compilation of songs from like I said before, Barney, the Wiggles, Blues Clues, Bob Singleton, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I think one of the best things about I think one of the best things on Google Hangouts when I joined in 2019, and when Mike and I first chatted, we did our Upside Down show. That was one of my favorite things that we did because
Mm.
from last year until this year, we did our own Upside Down show, which we pretend the first episode of season 2 took place after the movie, not movie, Mini Golf. I think
Oh,
we
cool.
watched. So. But anyway, we had a good time making every episode. We were going to practice the movie our way, but Mike didn't want to. So I said maybe if we film it, it could be a little better. You're like,
My favorite moment of on Google Hangouts is playing Blues Clues and acting out the Wiggles and stuff.
yeah, that was a lot of fun too.
Mm.
I'm
I
trying
was
to
like,
go some
yeah, my favorite thing to talk about was like childhood shows, VHS tapes, DVDs, you name it.
DVDs are awesome.
Yes, they are. I've like 100 DVDs.
Whoa.
Yep. And I have like 1,000 VHS tapes.
It's a
Which
lot
is
of
huge.
VHSs.
Mm-hmm.
Like my sister said that she would film me and Mike doing our Upside Down show, which would be pretty cool. Like if we do film the show, we'll probably have to reenact season 1. Then we'll do season 2 and 3, and then we'll do the movie.
Right.
Randy Time put, "Hi, what's up, party animals? How are you all doing? We're doing real good, Randy.
Yeah, we're doing great.
We're good old party animals, like this
Yep.
guy."
Yep.
I don't think what other episodes. Let's see. The first episode when Mike and I did, and Tel, what are you doing here?
Anyway, you're saying.
Anyway, so when Mike and I, the first Upside Down show episode we did, well, I wanted to do a new home, but I forgot to put that on the list. So we did arcade to make it, funnier and cute, I guess. Because arcade was a lot of fun because we pretend Shane and David is watching a football game. And then after that, they decided they wanted to go play games, so they ended up playing in an arcade instead. So they looked, and I forgot what were some of their own rooms. I know one of them was Mario Kart's Wii from the Nintendo Wii. That was a lot of fun because, well, we pretend that there was a car. Well, we pretend there was low budget. They didn't get money to get a car, so we pretend they just piled up into a cardboard box to pretend it's a car. So they realized it was Fido's game, right? And so
Right.
they put on helmets to pretend they're really going. Like Dave asked Shane if he can drive. Shane's like, yeah. So I pretend I'm Shane. I grab the wheel, and we pretend that we're going full speed in the game. And we pretend we're seeing Miss Spoil and Fido and such, and we pretend that we won and we won a lot of money or something. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And let's see where our funny moments was on that one. We did a Halloween episode. We did had Halloween specials for the last 3 episodes for season 3. But when we did season 2, we did a Halloween party and a Christmas party episode, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I think the Halloween one is probably when we pretend we saw something scary. Yeah, that was the one because. Like we pretend that Shane and David is in a black room. There was nowhere to go, you're stuck in a black dark room. So like we pretend we hear a loud laugh, an evil laugh. I don't remember how it sounds, but yeah. So we pretend that the noise was getting a bit louder until we pretend we saw 2 red glowing dots on the screen.
Yeah.
And so the laugh became loud, and then we pretended a voice said, "I'm Sonic." and I am there to watch you, or something like that.
Yeah.
So we pretend we pretend they scream like girls and run out of the room.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Mm.
I remember you pretend you were the viewer on the last 5 episodes that we did. Let's see, it was New Home. No, wait, let me try. New Home. I think an amusement park, from what I remember. Chalk World. What was the other episode? I can't remember what was the other one. And the last one was Memories, because we pretend those are the 5 missing episodes, because we pretend they were in the production, but they hadn't aired since then. So we pretend we made a DVD called the Missing Episodes. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I was the viewer in the Upside Down show, but yeah, I don't do Upside Down shows episodes on Google Hangouts no more because
Yeah.
one, I never watched any episodes, and two, actually I never watched the show as a kid, but I know I first discovered it, and two, it's not my thing. I'm more of a Blue's Clues person, like I said.
It used to air on Noggin, but then they aired it on Nick Jr. between 2009 until they took it till it's gone in 2012. But back in 2016, I got this for Christmas and I got real excited.
Nice.
They even made an Australian version of the season 1, which what was more funny is that the episodes were only listed on the disc art for the first season in Australia. They had their faces on the disc. And then on this side, it would show the list of the episodes. That would have been a funny DVD I had.
Yeah.
Watched a clip of Drake and two clips of Drake and Josh last night.
Oh, nice. What are the episodes you watch? What are the 2 clips you watch?
One was from Josh Runs Oprah and The Demonator.
Oh, awesome.
The Demonator is one of my favorite episodes. It's a lot funny.
My favorite...
Papa Nichols. USA, 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 USA. Yeah. Papa Nichols is funny.
My favorite Drake and Josh episode, I like the bet. Eric punches Drake and I don't know what my other favorite Drake and Josh episode is, but I'll get back into that. Yeah.
The Bets is a great episode because Josh and Drake try to think how to, Josh would stop playing video games, eating junk food. That's a good episode.
Yeah, or they'll get their hair dyed pink.
Yeah, that was
even though it's just a hair wig.
Yeah, because Drake, it was revealed by Drake when he took it off and went into the kitchen
at the end of the episode.
Yeah. Josh has been changing in the show because he was just a bit chubby, and then in season 3 he was a little thin, and then from season 4 until the finale he was skinny.
Yeah.
And they also have movies, Drake and Josh Go Hollywood and Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh.
Yep, they do.
I think I like Go Hollywood the most just because it has a good scenery of the wonderful Los Angeles.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Look who's here, everyone. It's our good friend, Kirsten.
Hey, Kirsten.
Hey, Kirsten, what's up?
Hello. Chuck E. Snout.
I love that.
It wouldn't be the 4th party animals unless if I'm here, or even Michael.
Mike would be here Julius would be here in a while.
Yeah, Julius will be here in a minute. Mike is not here though, because what happened yesterday? Yeah, Mike was hurt and we had to take him to the hospital last night.
Really?
But Julius is taking over Mike's place. Feel sorry for Mike though.
Thanks.
We were talking about good old Drake and Josh.
Yeah. Don't drink while I'm talking!
Where Josh took the drink. I think it's funny in the Josh runs over Oprah part is when Drake told him to park the car and Josh refused, and he's like, Drake was like, just park the car already. And then they were like going like this until they ran over Oprah. I ran over Oprah. Gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
My all-time favorite moment in one episode is when they were like, they thought their mom cooked the chili, but
Yeah.
the mom said it was Megan who made. So she and Walter had to go to some dinner with someone, and Drake and Josh was like, and then Drake was like, Megan made this, and Josh spit bits of chili. He's like, oh my god, and they spit it out, run to the sink, and clean their mouth. That was so funny.
Megan.
It was hysterically funny.
Megan! Megan!
Megan.
Dude.
Okay, who's playing Windows XP?
I was playing Windows XP.
Your party animal right here.
Allie.
You caught me!
You nearly used the wrong hand.
Yeah, because I was
That's
like,
funny.
we don't have no one on this side, but we have one on this side.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How many music videos have you made so far, dude?
Let me see. Oh my god, 52 music videos.
Holy cow, you're almost to 100.
Well, halfway there to 100 music videos.
About
Yep.
halfway.
Halfway.
Making music videos is a lot of fun.
Music videos are sweet.
Yep.
What was that an
noticed
impression
that.
of?
I think that's my silly voice.
Oh. Okay. I thought that was an impression of Stitch or something.
Oh, I do Stitch sometime. Hi.
Oh.
Aloha, Kevin.
Oh my god. Aloha, Stitch.
Yeah, I love Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch. I love the
Lilo and
movies, the
Stitch.
show.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is a great Disney movie. Oh,
Randy, but have you guys seen Randy anywhere? It's missing from my name, JK.
what the hey, Randy?
But yeah, I think it's. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch is a good cartoon. Stitch is so funny. That would be funny if I had him as a pet. Like we'll go we'll pull pranks on my friend TJ. We'll be like knocking on the door.
LOL.
Intel, what are you doing? Get out of here. Allie.
I love doing that.
I pulled a prank on my friend TJ one time. It was so funny.
Oh.
Oh. Funny.
Randy time put ha
LOL.
double LOLs. Like I'm trying to think what was that prank I did on TJ. Oh, I remember now. So basically, I'm trying to think. My dad and I went over to some friends of ours' church's house, and my dad was basically fixing the air vent. And I got bored, so I saw some paper lying around. I took a pen out of nowhere. I started writing in something on the game about this game that he likes to play the most. So I snuck quietly in his room, put the note next to the game, along with on his Pikachu plushie, took an empty bottle of Pepsi, and then put some headphones on the Pikachu plushie. And then I put the note in the game, like when you open it with the disc set, I put that on there, and then I snuck out quietly. So yeah, he wasn't even at home, which that was a lot funny.
Dude, I can do an impression of Pikachu. Pikachu!
Pikachu's a cute character.
Yeah. From Pokemon.
Randy time also put no until like my friend TJ has a Pikachu plushie, which is pretty cool. And he even has a Pikachu hoodie as well.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I feel like I wanted to pull a crazy prank where he'll be like in bed and I'll put his Pikachu plushie on his side. And I'll be like scared of it or something.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, knock.
Who's there?
Elsie.
Elsie, who?
I'll see you next time.
I love that.
Thank you.
Jack needs to make that as shirts as well.
Yeah, Elsie, I'll see you next time. Yeah, he would make a shirt of Elsie. I'll see you next time Sunday. Oh, nice. That's a light. A flashlight of your.
It did have a thing on top. I took that off to make it like this.
This thing is so bright. I love it.
Me too. Used to have a few more flashlights, but some of the batteries turned out to be dead.
Oh, I see.
Turn this off. Let's see, I'm trying to think of something, but I forgot what it was. I'm trying to think of something. Allie's Playhouse is distributed by the Lions Group.
I'll still count that because it's originally Lyric Studios' name. Hey, that's my line, Randy. Yeah, well, I'll still count the Lions Group for Allie's Playhouse because it's Lyric Studios' original name from Barney.
Because the Lions Group was the company that has that thing at the end where it's Light does this, and then
Mm-hmm.
I think Lyric took over in 1996 for 7.
1997, I think, because I think Barney's musical Barney Colors and Shapes was the very first Barney video to put Lyric Studios.
Give me for a second, please.
Okie dokie.
Boo.
Whoa. Oh, Kira, you scared me. Very good.
It's raining where I'm at.
It's sunny outside where I'm at.
Lucky you. Just got notified for a new video.
Oh, cool.
Emily Elkins 2, our second channel. In her video, she says, "Are you excited for Chuck E. Cheese today's afternoon fun break?" Well, I am, so I'm going to say Chuck E. Cheese, please. It's like Chuck E. Cheese commercials.
Oh, William, you scared me.
Scared you.
Oh. That didn't scare me.
Elsie, I'll see you next time.
Again, credit to Jack Howell for this line.
Yep.
Good old credit to good old Jack. I had to fill the ice machine. Our ice machine is awesome because it's a good thing we have that so we wouldn't have to worry about filling up the trays. But sometimes we use an ice bucket to put our ice cubes in to make it awesome. Yeah. This is my Wiggle Time video.
Oh, nice. I have that VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's one of my favorites when I was little because I always loved this one. Here's the video right here.
Oh.
Who's playing that? Oh, here.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Anyway, there's the tape. And
You see it, Allie?
oh, per date is May 12th, 2000.
And number?
I can't see it. The number is.
It's fading away. It's 32.
Oh, number 32.
It's fading away because unfortunately it looks like it's going to be disappeared.
Oh, I see.
The only thing I hate about VHS tapes is that when the film strip is like normal, like this, for example, but when they keep like releases, they make like a big film strip. You know what I'm talking about, Alan?
Yeah.
Because I don't like how VHS tapes does that. That is like, what's that word I'm looking for? What's that word? I can't remember. Anyway, it's kind of strange is that they make it like big so they can, see a lot of big unused blank film.
Blank stuff out at the end. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, because when they always do that to some VHSs, like from your favorite, like the Wiggles or SpongeBob or anything, they always do that to some VHSs. Because they always, do.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
But I don't know if they do that to some Thomas tapes from Anchor Bay or Strand Video, Strand VCI, and Video Treasures, because they don't do that. But the only tape that does it is Magic Railroad and the entertainment ones.
So, yeah. My Wiggle Time tape, mine, let me check the tape in a sec. It's just a normal film strip like that way, so
is mine.
Yeah. Mine is a little. Mine's kind of shorter than yours, so yeah.
Yeah.
Although yours is long, which I know you didn't like about the tapes.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things I don't like about tapes, but mine's still normal.
Oh yeah, mine's the normal one too. So, Wiggle Time is a great Wiggles video.
Yep. Where it all started.
Yep.
The United States, where we got this video. Like, there's two versions of Wiggle Time. One from 1993 and one from 1998, which we do have the 1993 recording, which I think it's one, like, I think cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But the only two Wiggles videos we have that they don't have the logos on their shirts is Wake Up Jeff and Dance Party, which is pretty cool.
I have Wake Up Jeff and Dance Party.
That's awesome. I have Wake Up Jeff right here.
Uh-huh. It's in a blue case.
Yep. Which I think this is the first and only video to come in a blue clamshell, because I think they just don't. It would have been funny and cool if they released every video of their colors, like red clamshells, blue clamshells, yellow clamshells, and purple clamshells.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Be cool, friend.
My Wiggle tapes are mostly yellow cases, and one is red, and one is blue. But none. But there's no. And there's also there. I also have Wiggly Playtime, but in a green case.
Oh yeah, they also have green cases, orange, and I think they have a couple whites, because the only two whites is You'll Be Wiggling in Wiggly Wiggly World, and that's all.
No purple ones?
Well, the only time you've seen a Wiggles video in a purple clamshell is the Canadian VHS of Sailing Around the World. Because, I think I've seen a video of that somewhere on eBay that they had Sailing Around the World in this color case right here, because I think they released it to make it cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But in the US, they put it in red.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Here's the
good old
tape.
wake up. Oop, I almost dropped it.
Oh. Per date is January 15th, 2001. Even though it's a 1999 VHS. Number 8.
Yep. The cool thing about that print date, that was printed 11 days after my aunt's 9th birthday. She is the youngest of my mom and my mom is the oldest, then then her sister Stacy was born in 1981. And then 1992 my aunt was born.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Here's the girl following
All right, who's playing Intel?
Here's
Dad. Oh, come on. You silly goose. Oh, come on. Very good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's some songs on this tape.
Which one is your favorite?
We like to say hello, Henry's Underwater Big Band, The Chase instrumental.
I wish they listed that on there.
Wait, what?
I said I wish they listed Chase on there. Laugh out loud, because
Oh,
there's a on here.
I also like Darby, Would You Like to Dance with Me? Wake Up Jeff, and Piper's Waltz.
Piper's Waltz is a good one.
Yeah, it's classic.
What's really awesome about Piper's Waltz is that song would be later be on Wake Up Jeff, but instead of calling Piper's Waltz, they renamed it An Irish Dinosaur's Tale, which is pretty cool.
Is that Surfer Jeff DVD?
Yep, good old Surfer Jeff.
Cool.
One of my favorites, because it has really good songs, and they go around the world again like they did in Sail Around the World, except the Wiggles go there this time. Here's the disc. Or should I say my funny voice? Disc.
I think Jack
has some other DVDs you can get from that.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's
Excuse
Wiggle
me.
Celebration and Birthday, which is pretty cool. Here's the good old back.
Caden Jones says, Allie, unblock Ruben on Hangouts. Caden, let's not talk about that, please. Because we don't want to get into trouble.
Over 60 minutes with bonus content.
Yep.
N-Circle also released some video game TV shows like Sonic and Mario. And I think they released one Zelda DVD from what I remember. Because N-Circle also made Sprout on DVD like Lazy Town, The Wiggles, Noodle and Doodle, and some PBS Kids shows as well. It's pretty cool.
Sorry to bring that up, but Ruben would always talk about you blocking him on Hangouts.
I mean, come on. Robin is getting pretty dramatic sometimes.
You know how he is these days.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Kirsten. I have to agree.
Hmm.
Let's see, some of my favorite songs on Wake Up Jeff are We Like to Say Hello because it feels like you're like being happy when you get out and wave hi to the people. That's really cool.
I
I
might
also
think
like
about
Wake-
doing. I might
I
think
also like
about
Wake
doing.
Up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're right. I said I also like Wake Up Jeff, which that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, "Wake Up Jeff" is a great song. It's catchy.
I think it's funny in the song where they were behind Jeff and they're all like running, being silly, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and for the "We Like to Say Hello" song, I might do a music video of it someday.
That'd be awesome.
I might add my YouTube friends in the music video if that's okay. I'll have to ask Mike or Julius. Well, actually, when Mike gets better, I'll have to ask him if he wants to be in the music video. If you want, do you want to be in the music video?
Sure. I haven't been in
All
either
right.
music video. This will be my first time.
Well, it's actually your second time being in the music video because you were in the "We Are Family" music video with Paul.
Yep. Good old Stinky Paul.
What the heck?
But sometimes he could be a little stinky. Like, I would go boop, and it would be like,
I still like Mike's drawing of me with the orange hair.
Yeah, Mike is a very talented artist, just like I am.
I like to draw too.
And me.
Like, if I had problems drawing
You're
a
also-
character, I ask Allie to help me to color that character.
I drew you, by the way, William.
Mm-hmm. What was more funny was that when I first draw the cartoon me, I needed help, so thanks to Allie to draw. But what was funnier about that, when he sent it to me, he actually drew a blue cowboy-like hat, and I didn't realize that. I was
I
like,
just got another Google Hangouts
Sorry.
notification.
So I ended up making him wear a beanie, kind of like that guy from the Monkees. I forgot which member had that beanie on, but that's what inspired me to make my cartoon me to have a beanie on the head.
Oh,
I forgot what member had a beanie from the Monkees.
Hmm.
It wasn't Pete. No, it wasn't Mickey. It wasn't Davey. Oh wait, it was Michael. Yeah, it was Michael who had that beanie on his head. Because not Michael Ruffin, though. It's a different Michael.
Yep.
My 8th grade teacher back in the day when I went to school in 8th grade, she had what time was Yum Toot. Whoop-de-doo. She had 5 Wiggles VHS tapes. She had this one, along with Yummy Yummy Wiggle Bay, Toot Toot, and Whoop-de-doo, and that was it.
nice.
And like we had good times watching them. Because me and my friends, they like the Wiggles too. And she had more. I don't know if she had a Bob Bear tape. I think she did. I don't remember. I think she did. And she had some Barn tapes. And she also had some few Thomas tapes. And yeah. What else? I'm trying to think what other tape she had. I think that was it. No way, she had a Zaboomafoo VHS, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, Zaboomafoo, great show.
Yes, it is. I remember watching it all the time.
I used to
out
watch
in-
on PBS Kids a few times.
Came out in 1999, the year I was born, so I was a little baby when it aired on TV. Because I think I've seen probably some of the episodes. When I was little, I don't know, but I was just too tiny to remember.
Hmm.
But I also remember that one interesting episode aired a day that Dragon Tales aired on TV.
Oh,
That was Spots and Stripes from 1999. Zabumafu was a good show back in the day, right, Allie?
right.
Because I remember they had a lot of funny moments. One of my favorite moments is when Martin and Chris was on this Jeep, you know? I think it was a Jeep, I'm not sure. And they was like driving along, you know? And all of a sudden their tires just popped completely off. They just didn't know what to do. They ended up laughing so hard. And then Chris was like, "What do we say about our Ford trusty wheel trailer or something?" So they ended up real hard. What other good shows was on back in those days? Let's see, Dragon
Arthur?
Tales.
Arthur, do you know that show?
What show?
Arthur.
Oh, that's a
PBS
good show.
Kids.
I love Arthur. It has a good story, educational lines. I love that show.
Yeah, Arthur is a great PBS Kids show. I have the VHSs of it. I also have a coloring book of it.
That's awesome. And they
Yep.
made an episode where they met Mr. Rogers. If you didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I saw that episode. It was really surprising. I was shocked because I saw an Arthur episode that has Mr. Rogers in it. That was pretty amazing.
Yes,
I
it
used to
was.
watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when I was younger.
I think I've seen it when I was about 1 year old in 2000. I think, or maybe it was a rerun. I don't know. I think it was probably a rerun of an episode that I think it was like in the 80s or something.
Mm.
But then the show unfortunately ended in 2001.
Yeah.
Like from 1968 all the way to 2001. That's big. Because 2001 was the year 9/11 happened, and I was just 2 years old when Mr. Rogers ended.
I was only
like-
like a few months old, I think, when Mr. Rogers ended. And, 2000 was the year I was born.
Yeah, I was born in 1999, so I was like 2 when the show ended. Interestingly, the last show was filmed on the 1st of December of 2000, which I've seen that on a behind-the-scenes video clip on the documentary. It was pretty good.
Mm.
Like they had a lot of funny moments in behind the scenes. One example, I'm trying to think of one. Well, during when he was singing "It's Such a Good Feeling," he just like when he always puts his shoes on, like when he said, "I think I might make a snappy day," and he was trying to put the shoes on, but he ended up laughing so hard, and it wasn't his shoes, it was someone else's shoes. And he's like, "Who are these?" And he laughs so hard. And he's like, "They're Jimmy's." And all the crew burst out laughing so loudly. Let's see what are good shows are on PBS Kids. Let's see what else was on PBS Kids. I know they showed Barney back in the day in PBS from 1992 until 2009.
I was a huge
Yeah.
fan of Barney as a baby,
Whoa.
just like Mike.
I remember we used to have a crap load of Barney videotapes back in the day. We
I had
some
tons of
from
them
the-
too.
We had some from the Barney in the Backyard game, some of the Barney Friend episodes from the first season until the last. And we didn't have much lyrics. I think we only had 5 lyric studio tapes of Barney. No, wait, I think we had 6 or 7. I can't remember. But we didn't have very much entertainment ones.
I have quite a lot of Lyric Studios Barney tapes and a couple hit entertainments. I had tons of them. Yeah. I have like over 100 Barney tapes. I'm counting duplicates.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of my
Dude,
favorite Barney videos is Barney's Beach Party. I love Barney's Beach Party. That would always
Oh.
be one of my favorites.
Barney's Beach Party is a great Barney video.
Hmm.
My favorite Barney video, Barney's Big Surprise, Sing and Dance with Barney, Best Manners, Happy Mentally Sad, Walk Around the Block with Barney, Let's Play School, Come Over to Barney's House, Be My Valentine with Barney, and a lot more.
I think from what I remember, we used to live in this one house before we had my siblings. I think this was in North Vernon. I don't remember where it was at. But
Oh.
when we can't remember the address, but my mom and dad know, but I'll ask them later. I remember renting Barney's Beach Party at the library. And when they get to imagine the play, I think it was Home Alone. I don't remember, but I think my mom and dad was at work, and I didn't know about that. So like I remembered, well, I think I remembered watching Barney's Beach Party, and when they was getting to imagine a place, I didn't know what to do. I grabbed a chair out of nowhere, put it next to my dresser, and stand on it pretending I'm doing a concert. Like I'm pretending I'm singing with Barney the rest of the like that was the crazy childhood I had. Like I was standing on there basically just singing because I was just like singing out loud or something. Can't remember the luckily I didn't fall. I tried to climb down, but I was a little nervous, so I ended up trying to see how I might get hit onto the floor or something. So I climbed down and then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a second.
Okie dokie.
Boo!
Whoa. Oh, Kirsten. You got me again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome to.
On for a second again.
Okie dokie.
Sorry about that. My little bear's being crazy.
Oh, no worries.
That's fine.
But anyway, look, like I was trying to think of something, but I forgot what.
Hang on a second.
Sure.
Oh my god.
What? Lately, I've been thinking of a William and Friends episode called The Quantum Blue or something. Because I wanted to see what's funny if I made a time travel episode of William and Friends, but we'll wait and see till further notice. Oh, crap. I'm gonna shut the light.
All right, I'm back. I was Ryan Artizzle, the TV show guy, uploaded a video. He did a video of who's playing Intel pranked to me when I was in the video.
That's so cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Artiz is a great YouTuber.
Yep. I'm gonna go in like 15 minutes because I have college math class to do in about 15
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
When Julius or Blue comes, tell him to say hi for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Artiz is like I said, he's a good YouTuber.
Yes,
Especially when he calls Josh, Joe from Blue's Clues, and you. Like Joe's a bit different. He has curly hair, not long hair. He has like fuzzy curly hair.
Mine is like
What exactly?
straight.
Huh. When exactly did Michael injure himself?
He
I
felt
don't know.
well.
He fell down on something.
Actually, William was saying you can't catch me, and then when Mike and I were about to chase him, and then Mike fell off. Mike slipped and fell over, and and I was scared. I was like, oh no, Mike, are you okay? And then he was hurt, but he can't get up, so I helped him. I slowly helped him get up, but then he was hurt, and I was like, oh no, and I had to call the doctor. So, yeah, and everything like that. So we had to take Mike to the hospital.
Yeah, we had Eddie's Paul.
I feel like somebody's just making that up.
Kirsten, let's not don't spoil it because we don't want to get into trouble.
Like, what was really cute is I made an orange car, and the person drives it as Paul, because sometimes if he'll let the cartoon me drive it, or he'll let him drive it, because Paul would be too easy to make drive. Like, it looks similar to the big red car, except it had a little differences. Originally, I want to make a gag where Paul says, "To the orange mobile," and then
to the orange mobile.
we'll wait and see until I'll put that in an episode of William and Friends. So I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we made an episode where me and Paul go somewhere awesome, like go to a park or something with some of our good friends. Lately, I've been trying to think of more scenery ideas for William and Friends. I think we're almost halfway done through the episode because we don't have Mike's lines yet, but we're still waiting impatiently. Because like we're having, it's a lot of fun to have friends working and voice acting your projects.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Because I think I know Allie did the Blue character in Home for Orange, and Piper John in Cardigan's Musical Dilemma.
Yeah, I voiced Piper John in Cardigan's Musical Dilemma with Mike, and I also voiced Blue the Block from Home for Orange, which is my first Michael Ruffin's movie debut. It was my first debut in Michael Ruffin's movie. Do 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 do.
All right, who's singing Windows XP? Allie.
Yep, it was me.
Maybe raining, but no sign of power outage.
Yeah.
Sorry if you hear a little bit of a truck in the background.
Oh.
You might want to excuse me.
Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm back.
Or welcome.
Go ahead, Zach.
Pooh.
Oh, Kirsten, you got me again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back again.
Welcome back, dude, once again.
Come on, tripod, hold still.
I'm gonna go, guys, because I have college to do.
Okay.
Okay. See ya.
What's up,
See you later.
Blues?
Yeah, I'll see you later this
See you
afternoon.
later.
Yeah, peace.
See you in the afternoon, bro.
Oh, and if Julius or Blue comes, tell him to say hi for me.
Sure will.
No problem.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you,
Love you
Allie.
too, bro.
Peace out, bro.
What? What's your favorite Christmas movie, Kirsten?
I would have to say my very first favorite Christmas special is A Charlie Brown Christmas.
And that's a good one. I've seen It's Christmas Time, Charlie Brown on VHS when I was little. It was a lot of fun.
Lucky Charlie Brown. He has gotten 55 Christmases this year.
Yes, he is. It's my favorite Christmas movie. The Polar Express.
Wow. I've seen that
Wow.
movie.
I love this movie. I love this because I like trains a lot.
Choo-choo!
All aboard the Polar Express. Has good old Tom Hanks on there, which I love Tom Hanks. He's a great actor.
Choo-choo!
Let's see. My second favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch, which is a lot funnier. And my third favorite is Puppet Elf.
Mm.
Allie says he's got to go. He has college class. See you this afternoon.
All right.
If Julius or Blue comes, tell him I say hi for me. Love you guys.
We got the message.
Lately, I've been thinking more episode ideas for Will and the Friends. I've been thinking of a Christmas episode. Well, that's in the works. But I've been thinking of a Halloween episode as well. Like yesterday, I had fun explaining the origin stories of Paul the Pig.
Hmm.
Like I said, originally I was going to call him Bacon the Pig, but I don't know how that would work out. So I renamed him Paul to make it like a cool guy. Like a cool pig.
Hmm.
Other names I thought of is Arthur, like Arthur Fonzarelli from Happy Days.
Hmm.
It'd be funny if Paul was named Arthur. He'll go, hey. I always like to watch old sitcoms. So does my mom and dad, because some sitcoms has been around when they were kids, like All in the Family, what else? Three's Company, and much more.
Mm.
You like old sitcoms, Kirsten?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite old sitcoms from the old days?
Mm. One of them would have to be King of Queens.
I haven't heard of that before.
It
One of
stars
my
Kevin James.
Kevin James is. I think I've seen that before. Kevin James is a hoot. He's funny. He was
Yeah.
on Barnyard. He was on Grown Ups. He was on what was that other movie? Oh yeah, Mall Cop, and much more. He's a good actor.
Yeah, even Chuck and Larry.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. I forgot about that movie. I've seen bits of it, but I later flipped the channel because I think it was kind of weird. But it's a good film. But it's funny.
And my favorite part from that movie is enough with the splits. Watch baseball.
I would say probably the part where he and Adam Sandler were dressed up in costumes or something. See, one of them was a vampire, one of them was an apple. That was pretty funny.
Chuck was the vampire. Larry was the apple.
Yeah. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Click.
That's a good one. I like Mr. Deeds, Jack and Jill, Grown Ups, and much more. But Jack and Jill would be my favorite because I remember seeing it in theaters in 2011. It was a lot of fun.
Mm.
Click is also a good one. I don't know, it's just me, but I want that remote control from Click so bad. I want to take that remote and do everything. I want to do it on everything. 'Cause every time I thought of the remote, I'm like, hey, why don't we do that to the cat? And I'll pause, and if it comes down on the porch, and then I'll put him somewhere. Because I always want. See, I'm trying to think of another Adam Sandler I like. I like Happy Gilmore. That's a pretty good one because it has my favorite sport, golf. Here it is. It's Grown Ups right here. Have you seen this movie?
I'm pretty sure I have.
This is always one of my favorites because I like in movies that some friends would reunite. Like they reunite at the scene where their coach dies and then they all reunite, which is pretty cool. I have a lot of favorite movies from the 2000s, 2010s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and so on. Because there's a lot of good movies to watch.
Even Cameron Boyce was on Grown Ups too.
Yeah, he was on there too. Sad that he died though. He was like 20 when he died.
Yeah.
My sisters were shocked when they heard that he died because they seen him on Disney all the time.
Yes. He was on Jesse and Descendants.
Mm-hmm. Me and my sisters love watching Jesse. One of my favorite episodes from that show is when they met Adam Sandler, which is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that was a very good one.
Adam
They
Sandler would
were
always be
poor Adam Sandler punch. Thunders! Man, when is that gonna catch on?
He's funny.
That's a funny part.
Adam Sandler would always be one of my inspirations to become an actor. Well, if I was an actor, I would always tell him thank you to inspire me because he's one of my inspirations next to Michael E. Rogers, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, Chris Farley, and much more. But as first become a filmmaker, Mike Pick inspired me, but also my art teacher, Mr. Means, he inspired me as well, which is pretty cool. Because he can make any kind of movie, like romantic movies, comedy and such.
He
Like, one
inspired you
time-
to become an artist?
Well, a movie maker, because he's an art teacher, but he can make movies too, which is pretty cool. Because he can make any kind of movie he can make. Let's see, I forgot the name of this one, but this one's a lot of fun. But there's one movie he made called Gnawbone, which is a horror movie he made, which is pretty awesome. We only seen a clip
Oh my
of
gosh.
it. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. Not much of a horror movie fan, but if I had a favorite, it'd probably the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That would be my favorite if I had a favorite. But actually, my favorite would be The Shining as of right now because it's pretty good. Funny. My sister owns that on DVD.
Mm.
Like this one movie he showed us in class was, let's see, it had a guy in a gorilla suit, a wrestler, Owen Wilson, not the actor, because someone had to wear a mask that has Owen Wilson's face. You know what I mean? Like, it was really funny. It was really hysterical. Like, and then they had some girls in pink shirts and some green pants. They even had a guy dressed up in that too, but with a woman's face mask. And then,
Okay.
yeah, but it was really a lot of fun because we had a good time watching it. It was a lot of fun. Lately, I also was thinking, what would be my first movie if I made a big film, like we could cast? And I was thinking, what sounds interesting? Like, what sounds interesting for a story? So I thought of a crime drama, but I decided to make a good one where, like, my idea was a movie be about a father who loves his wife and children, but he does not know a criminal gets one of those rubber masks to be the exact replica like him, like to pretend to be that guy. So yeah. Been playing it since 2017 or 16. I can't remember what year I started thinking of that idea. I think it was in 2017, a year after I first became buddies with Mike.
Uh-huh.
Like, Mike's movies are a lot of fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
I have so many favorite Mike and the Fun Time Game episodes. One of them was the first episode they did, Purple Mountain Majesty. It was a lot of fun.
It was funny watching them bloopers.
Yeah, it was. When I first watched that part where Sammy said pork salad, I ended up trying not to laugh. I laughed so hard I almost couldn't breathe.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite blooper from Purple Mountain Majesty?
Mm. I would have to say, Rebo, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just get starting. That was funny.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the one where Mike's singing "Don't Let Sin Get Stuck in Your Teeth" and he realized his voice was high pitched and he's like, "What'd you done with my voice?" Oh, you editors! Nice.
Oh, the voice was funny.
I've been playing to put bloopers on my first episode of William and Friends. One of the bloopers turns out to be my favorite of all time because originally I wanted to add this to the episode, but I was like, now let's put that to the end of the bloopers and make it funny. So this blooper started out with George asking me what's in this brown pipe, and I said there's soot inside, and then George was like, soot, and I was like, yeah. So I pretend he was jiggling the pipe, and the soot comes crashing down on poor George, and Mike and I ended up laughing real loudly. You'll love that blooper. It's really funny. Because
That does sound pretty fun.
that scene inspired me from an episode of MASH, which I was thinking, what would be funny if we recreate a scene from MASH and put that on at the end of the bloopers. where you can see George asking what's in this pipe, and someone says soot, and then he says soot, yep, and then he wiggles the pipe, and soot comes crashing down on poor George. Because that was inspired from MASH. Because there's a scene where McIntyre told Henry there's soot, and then he wiggled the pipe, and Hawkeye and McIntyre laughed real loudly. Trying to think what other shows inspired me to make the series. Well, one of them is can't remember. I know Mike and the Fun Time Getting Alley's Playhouse inspired me because I was like, they do it. I want to try that. So I decided to say, what if I do Will and Friends? Because like Allie, I think he was the one who made the logo, and then Mike made all, then Allie made me, and then Allie also made the other things like the outside of my house and the other things. My sister helps me make the props. Like if I have problems like draw a broom, for example, I asked her politely to draw a broom and she'll draw one. So yeah. Coming late. Trying to think which TV creators inspired me. One of them was Steven Hillenburg from SpongeBob, which is pretty cool. Steven Hillenburg.
Yes.
What's really cool about Steven Hillenburg is that he was my dad's grandma's cousin, which is pretty cool. She was a Hillenburg before.
What?
Like Steven Hillenburg is me and my family were related to him, which is pretty insane and cool.
Oh my god! I did
I
not know that.
I know,
That's
right?
crazy.
Like even though Waldrop is my last name, but my grandma Joanne, my dad's grandma, she was a Hillenburg before my grandpa Bill married her on February 6, 1954. So they got married in 1954, and her, which is pretty cool. And Stephen wasn't even born until 1961 on August.
Yeah.
They said that he died due to ALS, which is an illness that caused neurons on the brain and spinal cord.
Lou Gehrig's disease. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe that this November marks 2 years of his death. 2 years.
But we'll still remember Hillenburg, because he's always one of those guys that did good. Before he worked on SpongeBob, he worked on that one Nickelodeon show, Rocko's Modern Life, which is one of my favorite 90s Nickelodeon shows, next to King and Kel and others. And then he met Tom Kenny there, and then later on, when they were starting to work on SpongeBob, he started to work on the characters, and then
Not to mention that Steven Hillenburg was also against SpongeBob having spin-offs.
Oh yeah, because of that new camcorder. One of my subscribers revealed the image, which I think it was SpongeBob Fan 2003.
Yeah.
They also had plans for a Patrick show, which I find that funny because Patrick's finally getting a show of his own.
I'm pretty sure that was only SpongeBob Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty sure that the Patrick show was only a YouTube thing.
That's my favorite episode on there, Chocolate with Nuts, which that's my all-time favorite episode of SpongeBob.
Yes, that is funny. That is by far my second favorite. My first favorite would have to be a Squid's Day Off.
That's a good one too. Julius said he's coming in a few minutes.
All right, Julius.
You want to hear what's funny about this DVD right here? Like on the back, Like, here's a funny story about this. It says 2008 because this had a different cover when it first came out in 2003. But when they repackaged
Yeah.
this in 2008, but if you open inside, it has the original 2003 disc. Like the front cover and the disc art looks a bit different because
Yeah.
the SpongeBob also had movies too, which is the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out Water, and that new one, Sponge on the Run.
Sponge on the Run. Yeah.
The first one came out like in 2004, which is a lot of fun because it's a good one. Originally, that move was originally going to be the end of the show, but Nickelodeon ordered more episodes, and then Stephen Hillenburg let one of his friends take over as showrunner because Stephen Hillenburg decided to leave. But he didn't come back until season 9 or 10. But we still have good old episodes, SpongeBob. He even has my second favorite episode, Pizza Delivery. No, wait. Pizza Delivery is number 3. Number 2 is Pancakes. Number 1 is Chocolate with Nuts. I have a lot of favorite episodes. I'll probably think about doing the top 20 or top 10.
Yeah. Pancakes is my third favorite.
Pizza Delivery is a really funny episode. I like how SpongeBob sings Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. That's a good song. Always makes me laugh.
You're making me think.
My favorite moment on that episode is when Squidward got mad at the customer and he said that the customer didn't want that pizza still, and then Squidward's like, well, this one's on the house, like throw it at the front of the camera, like.
That was pretty good. That was a good one.
That comes on.
Or at least Squidward was there to stand up for SpongeBob.
Yeah, because poor SpongeBob got yelled at that customer and he wouldn't buy the pizza and slammed the door on his face.
Just because of no freaking drink.
Yeah, and the Diet Dr. Kelp, which I think it's a parody of Diet Coke or Diet Pepper. I mean, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Yeah, something like that. My drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink! Like,
but
you didn't
know.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink? Did you ever once think of a customer? You call yourself a delivery boy? Well, I ain't buying.
Trying to think what's my favorite episode with Sandy. There's so many good episodes with Sandy. I think one of them is probably when they first met, I guess. There's like some people online that they wanted SpongeBob and Sandy to like, date or something. Which is pretty silly.
That's pretty funny. SpongeBob first saw Sandy when she was practicing karate on a giant clam. Take that, you soil clam!
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
I think I had one friend in elementary back in the day. She can do a really good Sandy. I forgot which one. I think that was probably either Grace or Frida. I think it was Grace who did that. I think she did good.
Ah, okay. Probably more spot on.
Here's one of my favorite DVDs, The Upside Down Show Season 1.
I've seen The Upside Down Show.
Which is one of those Amazon exclusive DVDs. Well, not Amazon exclusive, but it's those manufactured on demand DVDs. Can't tell if this is version 1 or version 2 because one of these is probably the ones without the barcodes on the discs, which my copy doesn't have that. I did manage to find the Australian version of this, which is hilarious.
Australian? What?
Like that's where the show was filmed at, Australia. I heard somewhere on the Wikipedia said it was filmed in Australia and the US. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like these manufactured on demand DVDs are really cool because they even include shows that they haven't been on DVD yet. By Paramount, because Paramount usually makes DVDs like SpongeBob and stuff. But
Yeah.
they did manufactured on demand DVDs of Drake and Josh. But they only did 3 of them, which is Best Season 1 2, Seasons 3 and 4, and the Merry Christmas Drake and Josh. That was it.
I've seen Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh.
It
It was a
took
good
long.
special.
I remember watching it the day after, the day when it premiered on TV. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, really.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot funny when Drake made fun of the cops' name. That was funny.
Pretty funny.
How do you-
I mean, what could they get arrested for?
Well, actually, Josh got arrested because basically they was having a party up in the on the roof of the premiere, and some reason some party crashers came out of nowhere, ruining some of the party stuff, something. And then all of a sudden, the cops, some reason did not know why, but they handcuffed Josh for no reason until Josh unfortunately fell off, and then he went to jail until Drake tried to break him out, but then they ended up being in court, and then they had to be on house arrest first. So yeah.
That is probably by far the most messed up moment on that special. That was
Yeah.
just messed up.
But Drake and Josh would always be one of my favorite shows. It was because I was like the episodes, the movies, and their stuff. What are some of your favorite Drake and Josh episodes?
I'm gonna have to say I enjoyed watching the one where Josh was gonna go see opera, but then he ran over opera with the car.
I love that episode too. That was a funny one. It's I like when I'm trying to think of that moment. I like where they was in the hospital and Drake was pretending he's panicking that Josh has a flushing virus and it was all fake. That was funny.
Yeah.
I think the Demonator would always be one of my favorite episodes because it has Griff Papa Nichols. He's like, "Nice try, German, USA, USA, USA," and like runs off to the guest room. That's funny.
Yeah.
Me and an old friend from elementary, we used to reenact Drake and Josh episodes in the playground. They had this 2 benches and then the 2 swing sets, so we would do a Drake and Josh episode. Like we pretend let's see. I think I did Drake and I think she did Josh, so we had a lot of fun. We only did some of our favorite episodes. We didn't do all the episodes. We only reenact our favorite, like Foam Finger. What else did we do? I think we did Helen's Surgery as well. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, me and that same friend also reenact the Upside Down show. Because we would do. Let's see, I think we did it before spring break. So I think from Monday through Friday we did the first 5 episodes. Then the next Monday we did the next 5, and then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we did the last 3, and then we were finished. Mm-hmm. In 2016, Mike and I first became good old buddies.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Like the first time when I met Mike, I was like, I had free time at school, so I was looking around to see what there was good to watch on YouTube. So I typed in Wiggles DVD collection, trying to see what's the latest and perfect. And I saw Mike had his Wiggles DVD collection. I was like, this guy has a good collection. Let's see if he has a good collection. Let's take a look. I clicked on it, and then I watched it. And after that, I think I commented on there. I don't remember, but yeah. So then later on, when he announced, then I know that I think he said that one of the comments that I posted on one of his videos, I put, "Hey Mikey, what's up, buddy?" But yeah, that's I don't remember what he said back, but I can't remember. But that's how Mike and I became buddies because we became good friends in 2016 onwards. Hmm.
Is there anybody backstage yet?
Let me see. Not yet, because Mike, as Julius said, he'll be coming in a few minutes. We'll wait for good old Julius to come by. Have you watched any commercials on YouTube sometime?
Yeah, I've enjoyed watching these Aflac commercials.
That's cool. One of my favorite commercials is Aflac. One of my favorite commercials is the Upplate Burger King commercials. Basically, it shows some people will do pranks on the king, the guy from Burger King with the mustache, he would join with them. And what was more funny is that they would pull any kind of prank, like an air horn or play guitar out loud, or pour a big bag of foam peanuts, you get in packages, So they'll pull that. It's really funny. Which I've been liking that ever since I was like 9 or 10 when I saw that. I think I was 11 when I first saw them, but they were really funny to watch. Because they had BK shots, what else they had? And then they had some iced coffee and other stuff. It's pretty cool. I used to watch a lot of pranks all the time when I was younger because we had these good friends named Eddie and Lisa who are good friends of ours, and their boys sometimes would come over and we'd watch pranks all the time. Because let me see what kind of pranks we would watch. We would watch air horn pranks or anything. And I was like, if we do that, that'll be funnier. And they're like, yeah. That might be the wind. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the birthday episode?
Oh yeah.
That would always be number 20 on my top 20 episodes.
Oh.
Really like how at the end it said, "Thank you, Steven Hillenberg," at the end because it's dedicated to him, which that was nice of everyone
Yeah.
on SpongeBob.
Yeah, and
One
after
of my-
20 years of searching, had she finally found SpongeBob?
Which that's really awesome and cool. Was impressed on they showed that. This right here is where some of my DVDs with no cases go. Like most of them from Paramount, Warner Brothers, Columbia TriStar, you name it. Here's one of my DVDs.
Hmm.
Good old Three Stooges.
That's pretty classic. I've never seen it, but that sounds classic. The Three Stooges.
Mm-hmm. I remember back in 2013, at the start of January, and my dad woke me up and telling me that they were showing a marathon of the Three Stooges, and I said, "Cool." Like at that time, I had volumes 1 and 6 on DVD. I didn't have volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 at that time because they showed episodes I didn't have on DVD yet. So, yeah. Think about if I find a 2-hour DVD, a blank 2-hour blank DVD, I'm thinking about making a big Three Stooges called Three Stooges episode marathon, where it contains episodes from the Curly days, Shemp days, and Joe Besser days. So yeah. Mm.
Boy, you tired?
A little bit, but not really.
Yeah, I may need to get more sleep too, though I don't have school anymore.
I don't go to school no more. I graduate like in 2018. Been 2 years since I graduated already.
Hmm.
Graduated on June 3rd of 2018. That was a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun. I remember we also practiced graduation as well, which was a lot of fun. But I think what made me laugh the most is like, you know, those times where you see your baby pictures when you practice graduation, you know?
Yeah.
So like, here's what was funny about this. We was practicing when we was seeing the baby picture slideshow. One of my friends, Zach Wilson, he's a nice friend of mine. But here's what's more funny. His baby picture came up, and some of us looked at each other, looked confused. We're like, "Whose baby picture is that?" And when his senior picture comes on, we didn't know what to do. We ended up laughing loudly at him, and then he blushes and said, "Oh, all of you are a bunch of poop heads or something." And we all laughed really loudly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Then let's see. I think during the first day of practicing graduation, I think we went to some schools, and then we went back to the school, put the gown and cap up, and we went out to some different restaurants. Well, like they let us pick a restaurant. I choose Burger King, and our friend Kenan joined. It was a lot of fun. So we head back to the school, finish the rest of the school day, and then after that we were done. And on the second day of practicing graduation, we did the same like usual, and then they gave us dinner, which is pretty cool.
Mm.
As they gave like there was chicken strips, mashed potatoes, green beans, the roll, and don't remember what was for dessert. I think it was cake. I think. And then after that, we had a good time after that. And most of my friends, they would take a balloon, suck the helium, and talk in that helium voice, which is so funny. And then after that, I asked some of my friends if they were coming to my graduation party. I think some did. And we had a
Hmm.
good time. And then on Sunday, June 3rd of 2018, I graduate and I had a good time.
Hmm.
What was really cool. What was really cool is that they live streamed the graduation, which is pretty cool.
Oh, you live streamed that?
Well, I didn't live stream it. The school live streamed it because they had like a camera guy to record the live stream of everyone graduating, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Hmm. But yeah, we had a good time as well. And then we went outside and we threw the thing in the air, and then I think it was a lot of fun as well. There are some pictures somewhere on my phone that I have it. I'll probably send them later. Wiggle Time is available on home video from Lyric Studios. I like the Chuck E. Cheese snort you do. It's so funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chucky, snout.
I remember I went to Chuck E. Cheese on my cousin's birthday. We had a lot of fun. Even my aunt's
Oh.
boyfriend, Matt, got into that ticket thingy. You know, you go in there and you put on goggles or something, they would blast tickets or something.
It's a ticket blaster.
Ticket blast.
Yeah, that's called the ticket blaster.
Yeah, and I think the most embarrassing my aunt ever did. Well, I don't know if I count as embarrassing or not, but we one time at church we went over to a river because I think it was my dad was baptizing someone. And my aunt tried to get a little bit closer until my mom said, "Marie, put your dress down." Like it wasn't
Oh
well,
my
it was a bit of her skirt or something. We ended up. I try not to laugh, but Marie was actually my aunt's middle name, so my mom would say, "Marie, put your dress down," and she'd be like,
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
"Yeah." And then and I also remember one time we had a church bus. We was gonna go baptize this person, but due to snow came over, the entire lake was frozen, so we wait till it'll melt. Well, and then we would do it. That was like in 2013 or 14. I think that was in 2014 when we done that. Because I think it was in January when that happened. Excuse me.
Oh.
Hold on. I think one of my favorite things about, let's see, can't think of something, but I forgot what it was. Can't think. Saying about something, but I forgot what it was. I'll come back.
Okay.
Trying to think of other good times from my school days. I'm trying to think of crazy moments. It's hard to remember things, can't it? I think one of the funniest moments back in ninth grade is probably when we were celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Mr. Fisher, my lord, he's so funny. He like we were celebrating Cinco de Mayo. We was gonna do like we were doing game or something. I don't remember what we were doing, but he in his office put on a mariachi hat and a big bushy mustache, and then he had a guitar, and it was so funny. He's like, "Hello, mala mala hello," and like he was like, then he was Mexican. It was so funny. And I think one of the girls in the class was like, "It was so funny."
I remember back in middle school, during the Halloween season, we would watch It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
I like that one. Remember watching that in elementary school. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Snoopy would always be my favorite Peanuts character. She's really funny.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Mine would be Charlie Brown. He's very determined to fit in something, and he never gives up.
Yeah. I think it's funny in one of the specials. I don't remember which one this was in, but Snoopy was playing tennis, right? Kept on,
Yeah.
and then he thought he thinks he won, but you could hear this Charlie or someone saying, "You're out," and Snoopy's like, "What?" And then he ended up throwing a fit, and then he swirled that this racket through it in the air. That was so funny.
He's trying.
And I was like, poor Snoopy. It's, what's really interesting is that back in 2019, when I was in Hangouts at that time, me and Mike would reenact the Upside Down show.
Yeah.
Like, despite they didn't make a second season, like the idea was actually for me because I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if they did make a second season, what episodes would there be? So, like back in 2009 or 8, some anonymous person from the Wikipedia thought of what would be a good second season idea episodes. Like one of them was Football and Monster, but I don't know if any of those episodes would work. So I thought of wouldn't it be cool if they go to an arcade and stuff, make it cool. So Mike and I later in 2019 we decided to say wouldn't it be cool if we done that. So we pretend they did seasons 2 and 3 and then the series finale, the movie. The last episode was really wonderful. It was fun. Then we did that documentary called Operation Umbilical. That was fun because we did interviews of Shannon David, and of Keenan. And I think we were gonna do the movie after the last episode, but Mike decided he didn't want to do it because it'd be too hard. So if he and I filmed it, that would be, a lot better than practicing it. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah, gotcha. Let's see. Well, what was funny about the puppet from the show? I didn't have a sock puppet at the time. I had a pig puppet. That was Paul. So Mike and I decided. Mike wanted to see his audition, so I couldn't send the video. My other phone had cracks on the screen. It wasn't this phone. It was like a different kind of phone. It was kind of like this big. Something. So then we video chat the audition, and he liked it. One of the shows I wanted to make, well, don't count this as a show, but one of the things I first wanted to create in 2018 is called The Three Best Friends, which is going to be like a live action series where three friends live in a house and they do some mishaps or something like that. Been playing that since 2018 because I wanted to see what would be cool if I had two of my friends come on by and join in. Like it would be like, I think it was before I started joining Hangouts with Mike and Savick and everyone. I think, but I don't remember. But yeah. Here's my girl introduced.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I remember one funny moment I wanted to add from my Will and Friends episode is where Josie messed up her line. I pretended I do this the camera. I'm like, I'm ready for my close-up, Mrs. Doolittle. That was from Eight Simple Rules, which is so funny.
Yeah.
There's this channel, I don't know if you heard it or not, but it's called The Life and Saturn, and it's like many biographies on actors and actresses you may or may not know from the old days. Like Bill Bixby, Marty Feldman, what else? Elizabeth Montgomery, and so much good famous people. Because there are some celebrities that passed away like in the 90s or 2000s or in the 80s. Let me remake the mustache. One of the funniest dreams I ever had is on Mike and the Fun Time Gang turned into CGI. What'd you think of Thomas's new design, by the way, Kirsten?
Oh, it looked very cute in my opinion.
It does too. Because it looks like some awesome company made that look. It looked really cute.
Though I've been seeing a lot of OG Thomas fans getting really mad over that.
Yeah, but I like Tom. I'm one of more of a fan that enjoys like awesomeness, like from the model series to the CGI and to the new 2D animated look.
Yeah.
Because the model series has been around since 1984 till 2008 or 9. Because season 12 was the last time we get to see those models, which is pretty sad. Because season 12 was also the first time we see CGI faces instead of seeing the actual show being CGI.
Yeah.
Thomas would always be one of
And-
my favorite shows from my childhood.
Yeah, not to mention they would talk.
hmm Since Thomas and the Magic Railroad, they use individual voice actors, which is pretty cool. Like when I was younger, I always thought wouldn't it be funny if they did had voice cast for the characters, like for both the UK and the US. Like the UK they have
Oh my
different
god.
voice actors, and here in America we have American voice cast.
Oh
Like
my
if they
gosh.
were, like if they aired the show in the US, they'd have American voice actors like in 1980 from the first season. Like they'd have the cast from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I was about 1 year old when Thomas and the Magic Railroad came to theaters.
Nice. I wasn't even born yet. Was born 2 years after that.
Cute. Like what was more interesting, it came out 18 days after my first birthday.
Mm.
Cause like, hey, every time I thought of the film, it always gets me excited to see.
Excuse you.
I had to blow on something because someone was on the phone.
Okay.
The stream is 2 hours and 19 minutes. Whoa.
Dude.
Or no, wait. Whoa. That's from Blossom, which that's an old NBC sitcom in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like there was this character named Joey who would say "Whoa" if he saw something amazing or something. We even put that on the upside down show to make it funny. Because I think we had a scene in the Christmas party or special, I can't remember which episode it was, but there's a scene where Shane and David was looking for a Christmas tree. So then they went to Joey's Christmas store, and then Joey, I think I did Joey, and he said, "Whoa, a big Christmas tree." It's like I was thinking, what's funny if we get that actor play Joey to make it funny. I'm trying to think of another episode we did. We did a blooper special, which is a lot funny. There's so many funny outtakes that we couldn't even think.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi there, everybody!
Hey, Julius, what's up, bro?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
Doing good?
Sorry I'm late. We were finishing a Fun Time Gang project.
Well, that's okay.
So, what do you want?
Nothing much.
I see. Are we going to play Guess the Drawing?
Yes, we are, Julius.
Awesome. Oh,
Let me get this.
I see Kirsten is in your stream. Hello, Kirsten.
Allie said hi, by the way.
Oh, where is Sally?
He had to go do some college stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see him this afternoon then.
Yep.
Yeah, just to inform all the viewers who are watching out there, Mike had a little accident yesterday, so he's not here until Monday. So we'll see him on Monday, and but Mike is doing really well. I went to the hospital before I came over here, and Mike says the Dr. Lucy said Mike's doing really well. So yeah, no problem at all. Oh, I think William's screen is. Oh, there you go.
Okay. I had to fix the tripod because it snapped.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Oh my.
Okay, can you see it? Is everyone can see me good?
Yeah, I can see you just fine.
Let's see. What can we draw?
Okay, a rectangle.
Where's the audio?
Oh, I see. Oh, a rectangle. Can you hear me, William?
Let's try again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I think the audio is crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's me. Maybe I'm. Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think Bowie can hear me.
Where's the audio? Let's see.
Okay, can you
Okay,
hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, bro.
Oh, fantastic. Now let's start over again.
Now let's tripod. Hold still.
Come on,
There.
tripod. You know better than that.
You see me good?
Yeah, I can see you just fine.
Good. Good. Okay,
Just
let's
fine.
do this.
All right. So you started with a rectangle.
I'm gonna redraw it. Like,
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so that's a rectangle. Uh-huh.
this part looks. And again, one marker somewhere. This one, I had my other one somewhere. I'll find one of them thing. There we go.
Ooh, a line down. Hey, I think I know what this is. I think it's the colorful bus.
Yes, it is.
I knew it all along. Mike and the Fun Time gang, we go on lots of fun adventures in the colorful bus.
Mm-hmm. When it's time to go to Josie's house.
Let's go to Josie's house. As we ride to Josie's house.
That's always one of my favorite songs from Purple Mountain.
As we're riding to the beach. Yeah, we had fun filming that scene.
Yeah, marker. Before we do any more guest Johns, I'm gonna find one of my markers because this one looks like it's about to dry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, markers.
Marker, who got the markers?
We even had a lot of fun watching.
Hello, Kirsten. What's up, my? How you doing?
Yesterday in my stream, we watched the bloopers of Purple Mountain. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, you watched the bloopers? Yeah, there were a lot of bloopers that we did. Mike and me, Mike, me, and the rest of the Fun Time gang. There were a lot of bloopers we did. But as a matter of fact, we're as a matter, there's going to be some more bloopers coming up soon.
Sweet. I love
Yeah.
bloopers.
So
Have
do
a-
I.
There's gonna be some bloopers on my first episode of William and Friends, which is gonna be awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to see your brand new series.
Me too.
Created
I've
by
been thinking
William
real hard
Walker.
on more scenery.
Oh, I see.
But I'll still
Okay,
make
so...
more ideas for sceneries.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I can't find the rest of the markers, but I'm gonna use my paper and a pen.
oh, yeah, that's fine. Whatever works.
I remember one bloopers where he said it's time to exercise.
Oh,
and
yeah.
out of
I
the
didn't...
scope.
I forgot what the script said. That's why I just said, it's time to exercise, Mike. Let's get out there and move.
And everyone had a laugh.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
also enjoy the one where
that
he
was
asked
fun.
me what's he eating for dinner.
What are you eating for dinner, said he? Pork salad. George said that's a little offensive, boys.
He's so cute when he says that.
Oh, Kirsten said in the private chat, she said, excuse me for leaving the stream, but I'm sitting with my dog right now as my father is going to Walmart. See you later. Okay, Kirsten.
See you in the afternoon, Kirsten.
See you later. See you this afternoon. With Allie and Blue. And once again, Mike is doing really well in the hospital, so he'll be all right till Monday.
That's good.
A circle and a little rectangle sort of thing. That looks vaguely familiar. I wonder who this could be. Hold on a second, I need to change my name here.
Sure.
There we go.
Yoink.
Gee, let's see. The eyes look familiar, and that mustache looks vaguely familiar, too. I'm going to say it might be me, Julius.
Yep. Go, Julius.
That's me, Julius Patrick Washington Cup. That's me. Julius Patrick
That's a good
Washington.
name.
Thank you. Yeah, I was actually named
Yo.
after I was named after my father.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Huh. What can I draw next? Oh, I know.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be a little hard one. I'm not sure, but we'll wait.
Oh.
Excited that Mike and the Funtime Games returned in Julie's?
Oh yes, yes I am. I can't wait to share more episodes of Mike and the Funtime Gang together. We've got lots more
Me
great
too.
stories coming up. Hmm. That looks like it's either George or Paul.
Yep. Paul's doing good.
That's good. Still
Like
driving the orange car, I presume.
he has a lot of fun in that orange car. He always thinks it's like a dune buggy going in the sand.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I wonder what that could be. I wonder what that is next to Paul.
How did I draw a sheep?
Oh,
Trying to think, how do you draw a cardigan?
Cardigan is actually shaped like this. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of him. I'll be right back, and then I'll be back in the stream, and then I'll find that picture. Do you know?
Okay. That was quick.
Okay, I'm back, and I found a picture of Cardigan. So let's see. Oh, okay, here's what Cardigan looks like. Oh, hold on.
Hi, Sammy.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Doing good.
Mike. Just, what is going on here? Technology
Me.
nowadays.
Hi, Sammy again.
Hello again.
I'm sorry about that. I'm having a little bit of trouble for some reason. Oh dear. Okay. Just here. I'm sorry. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Hold on. Let me send it to you on Hangouts.
Sure. Mhm.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Ta-da!
Wonderful. That's you, Cardigan, and Paul.
Yep, from Cardigan's Musical Dilemma.
I see. Oh yes.
From
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember
It was
that
an
day
awesome
where
comic form.
yeah, where I remember that story where Cardigan was trying to find the tune, and 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 I was waiting for him to get back so we could have lunch. We had spaghetti and meatballs for lunch.
Spaghetti tastes good.
Oh yes, I love spaghetti.
I like to put Parmesan cheese on mine.
Mm.
I also remember Purple Mountain Majesty, you did a thing where you do what shape am I?
Oh yes, that was a lot of fun to do. Mike changed me into three different shapes. Like I was a triangle, a circle, and a square. I was going to turn it to a heart and a star, but that was a little bit too hard to do. So I decided just to do three shapes instead of the five.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
I think I remember Mike said he was gonna sing a song about shapes, but then I hate to say he wanted to make a scene where you turn into shapes.
Yeah, that was. It was supposed to be more interactive for the viewers to play along with. Play along with Julius. Hey, that sounds actually like a good television show for me. Play along with Julius. I like that idea actually. I might
I think
talk
it's
to Mike. I might talk to Mike about that. Maybe we can do something in the future.
lately I've been thinking what would be perfect William and Friends episodes. Let's see if
Hmm.
so far I got me William the introduction and the Christmas episode. Been planning for a Halloween episode, a time travel episode, and I don't remember what was the other episode of my thing. I think it was a farm episode. Can't
Oh, a
remember.
farm episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. You could sing. You could sing the animals I have on my farm. I have a lot of
That's a
animals, you
good song.
see. Just made it up.
Like one of the stories I wanted to add to the farm was when Mike, me, and George had nothing to do. So George got a call from his grandpa and asked if they would take care of the farm while George's grandpa and grandma would be on vacation, and then they come back or something. But I'll think of
Oh,
an idea for that.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea.
Hmm. If William and Friends ever gets very popular, like Mike and the Funtime Gang, I'm thinking about make a film. If I wanted to, been thinking
Yeah,
of film ideas in my brain.
yeah. Mike was actually thinking about doing a Mike and the Funtime Gang feature movie, but I'm sure I think we're still working on that. We just got a lot more episodes to do before we do a movie long feature movie. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes I always keep thinking of funny dreams of Mike and the Funtime Gang. One example is when the series gets popular in some reason, and then Mike wanted to see if he'll make a live action CGI hybrid did film of Mike and the Funtime Gang, like with someone as him. Well, it was him, someone as
Right.
Josie, and CGI elements on the characters.
Yeah, there are a lot of CGI animated shows. Like, have you ever seen the Nickelodeon show Back at the Barnyard?
Yeah, I love that show. That show is so funny.
It is funny. I
That
remember,
was a,
I remember
that
they
was a
did a
movie
spoof on.
someone.
I remember they did a spoof on the Chronicles of Narnia. They actually called it the Chronicles of Bardia.
Yeah. Back in the Barnyard was a good show on Nickelodeon. I remember when I was younger, I always pretend. I don't know if I told Mike this or someone else, but I remember it as a kid. I always pretend that I'm in the show. Like they have a human best friend, and he does like I pretend my character doesn't know that they talk, but he doesn't mind if they talk and interact with the characters. Say like Otis the cow or Pig from Barnyard, because I wanted to see what's
Ooh,
funny. I pretend I'm in that show, not the real me, but my character.
right. You know, Mike told me that when he Mike told me that he did his own episodes of Barney and Friends actually, and he he would have all these action figures and all these Barney plushes and stuff, and he sometimes he'd play a role by the name of Giant, and that was and he told me that it was a lot of fun to do. Maybe he can tell you more about that because I wasn't around at the time, so maybe I mean I didn't move into Mike's house at the time, so you know, so maybe Mike can tell you more about that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what other things I remembered as a kid. Another show I remembered, I don't know if you guys seen this, but it's called The Penguins of Madagascar TV show. That's an American Nickelodeon show. It was a
Oh,
lot.
I've heard about that. Yeah, I like the movie better than the show, to be honest. I went to the movie theater to watch it, and man, it's hilarious.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I also told Mike and everyone about the origins of William and Friends. Like one of the characters originally I wanted to add was a duck, but I
Oh.
ended up getting a stuffed animal. Well, it wasn't a stuffed animal, but it was a puppet pig, and I named him Paul. But what was funny about Paul, originally I was gonna call him Bacon the pig, but I didn't know how that would turn out, so I decided to name him Paul to make him like a cool pig. Originally I was gonna
Well,
name him Arthur, but I decided to like name him like Arthur Fonzarelli the pig, but I decided to name him Paul. Like
well,
Paul was
Paul,
the name Arthur, he'll go, hey.
right. Well, I think Paul is a wonderful name for your puppet there,
Yeah.
William, and if you added the word bacon, that would just be an insult.
Yeah. But like if you put bacon in your phone, he'll be like, who put bacon in my bed?
Yeah, I understand that.
Originally I was gonna have Paul sound similar to George, like instead of like a high, it would be like a little lower voice, like, hey, what's going on in here? But I decided to give him like a a usual British voice to make a little high British to make him sound like a
Nice.
Northern. Because when Mike asked me to record Paul's lines, I made Paul's voice kind of like a little high to make it better, to instead of be like a low.
Yeah. I don't know if Mike ever told you this, but Paul kind of sounds like one of the Beatles. You know, kind of sounds like one of the Beatles, like maybe Ringo or or uh, or Paul or somebody else,
Yeah, or George or John.
or George or John, exactly.
I think I think Paul or George must have had a little bit high, but not sure.
Mm. Yeah, I grew up with the Beatles when I was a kid.
My Aunt Erica, she's a Beatles nut. She has every CD. I think she had some of the movies.
Oh, really?
But
Wow.
she had a poster, and she had a blanket, shirts, and everything, and even some
She
books.
she was a Beatles fanatic. Interesting.
hmm I think I first listened to them in 2008 or 9. I think it was in 2008 because me and my dad went to go see a movie. Then on the way back home, we listened to Magical Mystery Tour, and I
Oh, I
think
love that. I
I think
love
the
that.
first song,
Sorry,
I
go
think the
ahead.
first song I heard is Penny Lane. Penny Lane will
Penny
always be
Lane.
my favorite from that album.
Yeah, I love Magical Mystery Tour. I mean, all those great songs from that album are just so magnificent. And I also like Sgt. Pepper's. Sgt. Pepper's was a wonderful album as well. And I think they made a few movies based on those albums.
I think they did.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
know they did. I know they made Hard Day's Night, Help, Magical Mystery Tour, Yellow Submarine, and Let It Be.
Yeah. Let After they recorded the song "Let It Be," they broke up, and not too many fans were happy about that.
Hmm, did not know that.
Yeah, they broke up in the 70s.
One sec, please.
Sure. Yeah, so for some of the viewers out there, Mike is doing really well in the hospital. So yeah, Mike will be back on Monday, so you'll be all right by then. I hope. No, I see William's animated picture. Uh, I think Allie said that he drew it. And Mike told me that Allie drew the picture of William. We'll see. I'll see you next time. I've always wanted to say that. Wow, this street has been going on for almost 3 hours. Dang.
Alright.
Well, I've got some more work to do, so I'll probably be at the. Oh, William, you're back. Oh no.
Hi.
Hello. Can you believe we're
Hey.
almost? Can you believe your stream is almost 3 hours long? Phew.
I know, right?
Well, anyway, let's see. I gotta be going in a few minutes, but let's see. Just a few more things to talk about. Let's see. Oh, have you ever seen? Let's see. Have you ever seen a show called The Dick Van Dyke Show? I grew up watching that when I
Mhm.
was a kid.
That's always one of my favorite sitcoms from the 60s.
Yeah, I like the episode let's see. I like the episode where they did that Christmas special. That was a nice one they did. That's one of my favorites. And let's see, what else is there? Mm, oh, I like let's see, what's that episode they did? Oh, there was one episode where Danny Thomas appeared, and yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of Danny Thomas. He was a television star back in the 50s.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen Danny Thomas on one of my DVDs I have somewhere.
Oh, cool.
Like the segment is called Danny Thomas Meets the Comics.
I see.
Features Tim Conway, the Three Stooges, you name it.
I get it.
Hmm.
Well, this has been fun, William, but I
Yeah.
better be getting back to my class now. So I'll see you this afternoon, I guess. I'll try to wrap up my classes, and I'll see you this afternoon. And once again, everybody, Mike is doing really well, and we'll see him on Monday. So, all right. See you later, William.
Yeah. See you in the afternoon, dude.
All right. See you, man.
See. Well, this is a fun stream. Well, I'm gonna chill for a little while, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.